Hi there and welcome to Only Jeff Can Start Forest Fires. We are reading Sonic.exe / round 2.
Woo!
I can't even tell you how not excited I am about this.
I'm not.
Compared to all the other times we had to read, yes.
So once again we are drinking and these are the rules. Take a shot for any mention of time, for example 8 PM. Take a shot for any mention of blood. Take a shot for the word cult. And take a shot for whenever someone says X. This is going to be a good one. So pause the video, grab a beer, and come back. Alright, so let's get this show on the road, shall we?
Be prepared.
Be prepared! No, this is an official sequel to Sonic.exe.
As compared to the unofficial sequels.
It's been more than a year now, ever since the Sonic.exe murders began to happen.
Is that what they're calling them? Really?
And the police department still doesn't know who's doing it or why it's happening. Then why are they called the Sonic.exe murders?
That sounds about right.
I don't know what's going on here. The case name might give us a clue, but I don't know. What's going on?
The first murders looked as though the killer did a sloppy job at it, sort of like the first story.
Yeah.
But over time, the killings, or at least some of the guys back at the station, thinks.
He just has thoughts.
Wait. Or at least some of the guys back at the station, capitals, thinks it's just killings. I don't even need to make fun of that. Let's move on. Have gotten more elaborate. Bodies have been starting to look like the victims just dropped dead, or there were disappearances.
Come on, man! Come on!
Do we need to make fun of this? We just read it and...
We can do this!
One thing is certain. All the victims seem to each have a burned/destroyed computer with some data from a game called Sonic.exe.
It's so scary.
None of us have found any connections or clues that would help us learn why all this is happening. ... Well, no, that's not true.
I'm a terrible person.
No, nothing, and I just lied. So there you go. Like and subscribe.
There was one cop who may have uncovered more about the murders than we did. The guy's name was Derek Green. A really good detective, right? Please try to remember that as we go on. Mainly because he was always teamed up with his sister, Chelsea. They were assigned to investigate the Sonic.exe murders. It was a punishment for a massive fuck-up they'd done in the previous case.
They let some guy get away from the forest fire.
This is actually one step below being assigned traffic duty. I should know because I was their boss at the time. Entire new paragraph. They're both dead.
Right, so presumably
you are the best boss.
So presumably the last few paragraphs were done by the police chief.
Yeah.
Can you imagine the police chief actually saying that?
Well, for one, you have to imagine he's got a cigar in his mouth while he's talking. And
maybe
two,
the chief's on his ass. The mayor.
Yeah. If we add I want your badge every few minutes.
But he gets results.
This guy, his name was Derek Green. I want your badge.
There we go.
You two in my office.
Mainly because I never actually explained how they were such good detectives, apart from the fact they just say they're really good detectives. I still want your badge.
Yeah, were they magic twins or something?
Yes, because that's how twins work. They have a special connection.
Sometimes I wonder if I should have helped him. ...
I don't know. I'm a shit boss.
I don't know. ... Anyways, the point.
They're both dead. I don't know. It was really hard. The chief was on my arse, City Hall.
Anyway, your boys found all this shit, you know.
The boys have found Derek's diary when we investigated his apartment. He hasn't been in his home for weeks. The diary recorded all of what Derek found in his investigation. Wait a minute, of course he hasn't been home, he's dead.
Why is he gone? Oh, wait, I just said he's dead.
My God, did he write down a lot? Especially after the chief of police took him off the case. And a lot of what we wrote down seems to connect a lot about what's going on with these murders. Also, a lot is, I'm pretty sure, isn't a one word.
Connect, baby. I do cocaine. ...
At least I hope he was onto something. ... Here is what Derek wrote. ... All right, grab your drinks. 7:30 PM. Wow, you are a slurper, man.
I know. I was trying to make.
He was just trying to exaggerate it.
Oh, so the audience could hear it. Okay.
It breaks the magic. Wait, they're not really drinking. Oh, my whole life has been ruined.
September the 15th, 2011. Happy birthday to me. I got this diary as a gift from my sister, Chelsea.
Naturally, I now hate her.
This will certainly come in handy when we both do another investigation. He's a detective, doesn't have a diary.
All this time I've been writing down like my arm, like bits of notes,
Pieces of toilet paper.
I got it's like some wrap of some Chuck E. Cheese or something. I was a bit suspicious there, but then I left. But I was going to write down something about that place, but scatterbrain me.
My pen stopped working.
Oh my goodness, he's been writing his notes on stickums. That's my retro internet reference for the day. If you get it, I don't know, you win a competition or something.
Don't you touch that pie.
Oh, I forgot to tell you. My name's Derek Green.
Do you really
Why
need to tell
are you
your
writing
game?
that in your diary? Oh, I forgot to tell you. That's my name. Need to remember that from when I've done.
Is it like some sort of future? Is it some future robot diary from the distant, the future year of 2012?
Wow. I'm not really good at this.
Oh, fuck off.
Hopefully, I'll get better as I write in this. Well, we can only hope, can't we, Tom?
Well, yeah.
Anyways, I'll let you know if anything else happens. 11:22 a.m. October 24th, 2011. Wow, interesting way to start off a case on Halloween. Our boss told us there's a stiff in one of the local suburbs, and he wants us to check it out. We're not here to judge. Wow, been a while since me and Chelsea tackled a murder case. This might be interesting. We're in the truck right now and we're heading for the house. 2:30 p.m. Jesus, ... Whatever happened in this house I was not expecting. The victim looks like something ripped his mouth open and tried to yank something out from inside. I've seen a lot of messed up ways to kill a person, but this is rather strange. I don't really think any normal person would do this.
I'm sorry, I absolutely refuse to believe that someone who's such a great detective can't fucking spell!
It's not even that hard a word.
Really? It's not a shortcut. I don't care if they're trying to try and defend it, like cover it up that way. No! Spell correctly. It's not hard.
The court present at the crime scene told us that the kid was like this for 2 days, and his parents just discovered his body and called us in this morning.
They were terrible parents.
Yeah, didn't they think it was weird that it was gone for 2 fucking days?
Maybe they went into the room and they never came out.
Oh, yeah.
Turns out the murder weapon had no reason.
What's really weird about this is there's a badly made cut on his chest that is shaped like the number 1. Chelsea told me she found a possible clue to the murder.
Shaped like so a line.
Yeah, just a line.
I'm writing all this case information in what is essentially my personal diary. She showed us that if anyone got hold of this, I would lose my job. She showed us that the victim owned a computer. The computer is badly burnt and wrecked. Both me and Chelsea have a theory to this.
Both Chelsea and I.
Yeah. So not only did he go, me have a theory, he also said, me have a theory to this. Brilliant. I know that it's difficult to sort of attack the writing when they're writing from a character's perspective, because that might just be how the character writes, but having read this person's previous work...
Yeah, no.
Either the killer destroyed the computer, or the victim did it himself. Either way, we sent it to the station for research. 6:10 p.m.
Ooh.
Alright, the guys from the lab have their report. They told us that the computer's wrecked from inside and out.
Wow, fucking congratulations, you need fucking Xbox to see that!
And what I mean by this...
Yep. Triple on, off. Nope, it's broken.
This is what I imagine actually happened. They just got a sentence went, well, yeah, it's fucked. It's just fucked.
In technical terms, detective, it's
yeah,
fucked.
Yeah, in technical terms, nope, not gonna work.
And what I mean by this is that everything that was on this kid's computer is completely deleted. While at the same time the computer got destroyed. Terrible grammar. Also, listen to the next sentence. The only thing that seems to still be in the computer...
What?
There's nothing in the computer, you've just said. Is some data from a computer game called Sonic.exe. How would you... If there's nothing else, how would you be able to find that?
What is it actually on the screen, or is it physically actually in the computer?
Yeah.
If so, what is it? It manifested itself as a physical thing to saying Sonic.exe? Some bullshit this is, man.
4:30 p.m.
Whoa! Another time.
November 11th, 2011. A couple more murders these last few weeks. All the same killing method. Dead bodies, torn open mouths, destroyed computers. The more recent killings are looking less messy. What is it about this guy and repetition? Like fucking Sonic.exe was like this, and then Sonic was there, and there was blood, and Tails and Knuckles was blood, and Robotnik was running, and there was all this blood. And this fucking story is the same. We're not even halfway through it, and it's just like, Sonic.exe was on the computer and it was burned.
Oh,
it's like
scary.
Yeah, I know. Right, it's been established. As if the killer is being more careful with tearing out whatever it is he's tearing out from inside these victims' bodies. Do an autopsy, maybe, then you'll find out what he's tearing out. There are also cuts on these victims' chests that seem to be in numerical order. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yes,
Thank you for teaching me how to count.
That is definitely in numerical order, yes. The killer seems to be keeping count of all the people he's killing. Brilliant. I can see.
Brilliant detective work there, Chief. I can see why you're in charge.
Like, what if he like forgets and misses one, so he needs to go, come back and goes, oh wait, someone's taken it away. I need to start from the beginning again. If only I had a diary.
8:30 p.m. Had dinner. Both me and Chelsea are brainstorming with what's been going on. ... You're not brainstorming, you're writing in your diary.
Yeah.
It's really strange. The fact that computers are getting destroyed every time there's a murder victim and we find there's some old data from the same game... ... Learn just how to write a sentence. just one that makes coherent sense would be nice.
Please, that'd be nice.
Was what we said. It will get worse. Sonic.exe... ... That name reminds me of all the times me and Chelsea played some of our old Sonic the Hedgehog video games. Oh, fuck off.
I've always been a big fan of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Much like everyone else.
Me and Chelsea have been thinking about buying a copy of the eBay.
Off the eBay?
Yeah.
We found
they're old and northern. Off the eBay.
We found one on there.
Alright, we've got new voices for these people.
It came to $1. It came in 2 seconds. Don't know what accent that is now. It just descends.
It's
my accent the longer I speak.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's an actor. Right now. Alright. I remember when we used to play Sonic Heroes. No one remembers.
No one played Sonic Heroes!
And the few people that played it don't remember it.
Also, like, how long ago was Sonic Heroes? Not that long ago, and this person's supposed to be like a crack ace, like
yeah, I'm
detective.
pretty sure. By the time I remember, I played Sonic Heroes when I was in fucking community college.
Sonic Heroes!
And I'm not that old. She always liked playing as Rouge the Bat, and I always liked playing as Vector. You're so full of shit, Tom.
No one liked Rouge the Bat unless they were furry, and no one liked Vector.
Well, we know the author of this is a furry because their name is JC the Hyena.
We won't judge you for that. We already have judged you for other things.
Yeah. But, it's weird, What does a Sonic game, a possibly fan-made one at that, got to do with all these killings?
Could it either work at the Illuminati?
What does it got to do with these killings? Fucking hell. This guy's a detective. Why does he talk like an idiot? 2:45 p.m, everybody drink. It's the only way we're going to get through it. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god. Right, okay. 2:45, obviously just drunk. Another murder. Big surprise there.
Because I get so lackadaisical. Oh, another murder.
What I like about this is that the author is actually acknowledging his own his own repetition here. Another murder, big surprise there. Imagine if he'd done that in the first one. It's like the next level had loaded up and Robotnik was surrounded by blood.
Big surprise there.
Shock horror.
Yeah.
As if nobody saw that coming. Call Scotland Yard.
But now both me and Chelsea agree that all these murders are connected with that game. Maybe the killer made it his calling card. You have been robbed by the cat burglar.
The chief told us not to worry so much about a simple video game and just stick with what's going on with
what
the
you
murders.
mean the one thing that's like
the one thing that's been consistent in all of these murders? Fuck it, ignore it. He's the best fucking chief ever.
Yeah.
I don't know what you guys are after. Sonic's really popular these days.
6:30 p.m. by the way, boys. Everybody drink. Autopsy came in again. The doctors told us that
once again he's dead.
Aside from the chest and mouth, the victims don't seem to show any signs of a murder or a struggle. In fact, as baffling as it seems, all the victims appear to be in perfect health, apart from the fact they're dead.
That is the one sticky wicket. Let's see.
What?
Now, dead is in inverted commas.
How does that make any sense? They're in perfect health, except they're not. They're dead!
That scene in Return of the Living Dead where those two guys, like, the paramedics check those guys and they're like, well, you don't seem to have a pulse, or...
Well, they just slapped him and he woke up and oh, thank you. Thanks for curing me of that death.
Scary.
I came down with a little bit of death this afternoon. Thanks for clearing that right up.
I air-checked the word dead. It's not called air-checking, because that's where the report came out really disturbing.
Air-checking?
Air-checking sounds like a really dirty sex act.
Like, if it's some sort of like high five or something.
Say air quotes with your fingers might be referred to as air checking, but doing it on a page, I know for a fact, is not called air checking.
I air checked the corpse. I'm now in the lockup for a.
Because that's where the report came out really disturbing.
Yeah.
Really, JC? Was there lots of blood and bleeding? The doctor stated
The report came out and the report was made of baby.
They're all in what appears to be in a persistent vegetative state, much like your fans. Meaning that these people are in fact still alive.
So they're not dead.
Their brains and hearts are still working, but they are all in an empty, dead-like state, as if something robbed them of their minds or sense of self. Right, those wouldn't be called murders.
No. Not
and
at all.
that wouldn't be a coroner's report.
Yeah, because they would still be breathing.
Yeah,
wouldn't
it's
they,
like,
technically.
so it come back from the coroner's report. Turns out they were in a comatose state, but since we're coroners, we still cut them open, and now they're dead.
Yeah.
Because, we're coroners. Like,
we're going to find out what's wrong with them. Quick, cut them open.
Just like, I can't see any bullet wounds, remove the heart. Wait, he stopped breathing. Something just killed him just now.
Wait, check his computer. It's burned! Sonic.exe. We're going to get down to this. It's a conspiracy. Sonic conspiracy.
I just feel like I can't stress this enough. I absolutely can't stress this enough. If they're not dead, these aren't murders.
No.
Murders refer to the deliberate killing of someone. If these people are still alive, the police would not use the word murders, and they would not send the kind of detectives that work in homicide to do this, because it just doesn't make any fucking sense.
Also, in case we might have lost you, people die when they're killed.
Chelsea stated it was probably one of the freakiest things she's seen in her days as my partner.
A comatose victim who they've just murdered.
I don't blame her, ... Who would be capable of actually stealing people's senses of self? It's like...
What? You know what? Well, let's just go the whole 9 yards. They stole his soul or his heart. Maybe it was the Heartless. Kingdom Hearts is going to happen now. Massive crossover. Sonic versus Kingdom Hearts.
Don't, for God's sake, Matt, do not. If he watches this, if JC the Hyena watches this video, you're going to give him ideas. And he's clearly never had an idea, so don't give him one. His head might explode. By the way, we never insult authors on this show. We only ever insult stories, except when it's JC the Hyena. Fucking autopsy came in. It's not an autopsy if they're alive.
I think it's because the word autopsy sounds cool. That's why I wanted to use it in this story. That's probably the actual.
Or he doesn't actually know any other medical terms.
That is probably the thought process that went into that. Autopsy fucking sounds banging. Let's do it.
Well, like when they incorrectly used Velociraptor in Jurassic Park.
So, what does the report say? He's not well. He's very not well.
He's very not well. He's suffering from massive poorliness. Quickly, fetch the medicine. Who would be capable of actually stealing people's senses of self? Still funny. It's like the devil is hand-picking innocent people.
I hope this is on the fucking report.
And robbing them of their souls for eternal damnation.
Oh, fuck off.
If you're not pissed enough already, guys, don't worry, because it's now 5:42 p.m.
Oh, this is so funny.
December the 14th, 2011. Chelsea has been acting very strange lately. She seems quieter at work, and whenever we go home, she goes back to her room. I'm guessing she's just as determined to learning more about this.
Learning English.
She is just as determined to learning more about this case.
Well, that's it. From now on, Borat's the investigator.
If she's onto something, I hope she lets me know first.
She's playing Sonic.exe.
Before we make it official.
You probably...
After all, we are a team. 2 p.m. December 19th, 2011. Chelsea didn't go to work with me. Said she wasn't feeling well, much like Toby. I'm starting to get a little worried for her. Ever since we took this case, she's been acting rather odd. I don't know, maybe I'm overreacting. Yeah, be a lot like the first story, if you are. Sonic's chasing Tails? The scariest thing I've ever seen.
Oh God, no! I wanted to reach into the screen and reach Tails. Tails, no! No one likes Tails.
This is how fucking boring this is. I just want to talk about the first one. Boss told me not to worry about it and maybe just look into what she was researching on.
He doesn't have a.
Wait. So like, you don't know what she's been. Like, aren't you partners on the same case?
Also, if look into what she's researching on, doesn't that mean look at the computer she's using or something? That doesn't make sense. I might do that. Also, several news about people.
Several news about people. It's ridiculous.
I can't wait for someone to try and defend this.
This guy cannot speak or write or words.
Yeah, this JC the hyena. You cannot words. Also, several news about people worshipping this guy recently. Calls himself X.
Isn't X one of the drinking things or something?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Drink for X, everyone. I swear, the things kids will be into nowadays. Yeah, like creepypasta. 9:30 p.m.
Oh, December 24th.
Almost time for Christmas, though I don't know if I should celebrate. I'm Muslim. Chelsea's been shut up in her room almost every day, not responding to me. ... I hope she's all right. ...
Why don't you just smash the door in? She's your bloody partner twin thing, whatever it is. I can't even remember.
Partner twin. That's what they call sisters.
Yeah.
One of twin powers.
Anyways, I've been looking into Chelsea's work, and I think she might have found something. Apparently, the killer must be going after anyone who plays the Sonic.exe game.
Wow! How the hell did it take you so long to understand that? Oh man! If that's all it takes.
Also,
can't you work out a pattern after, I don't know, 2?
Also,
3?
it's not a killer because he's not murdered anyone yet.
Yeah, you know.
And once they've played the game, the killer tracks them down, kills them. I'm glad kill wasn't on the drinking list, and keeps count by carving the numbers onto their chest. But what about the fact that almost every victim looks as though they've had their soul sucked right out of them? Wait a minute, ... I just remembered something, ... A few days ago, Chelsea came home from the store and went back into her room, ... She said she found a new game, ... Oh my god, ... Chelsea, what's great is you're in a panic, but you still have time to write that, and put the fucking ellipses in as well. Also, 12:32 a.m. Excuse me, in parentheses, the writing is a bit sloppy. Took the words right.
Matt's just, oh man, he's crying on the wall.
Oh, okay, took the words right out of my mouth, mate. And there are tears splotched here and there. ... Chelsea is dead. ... She found the game. ... Oh my god, why? ... 4:50 a.m.
Woo!
December 25th, 2011.
Not a very Merry Christmas, I must say.
Merry Christmas! Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Dick.
My sister's dead. I get her presents. Like, oh boy, Sex in the City. This is the worst Christmas ever.
Say with Jessica Parker. Oh my god.
I'm just gonna say this now, all right? And we're not even halfway through. And I'm gonna say this now. Move over, Blood Whistle. Fucking hell.
Break out the books, boys.
I called the guys back at the station to help me move Chelsea. ... Oh my god. Why her? What do you mean, why her? She played Sonic.exe, that's why. Did the killer found out and tried to cover his tracks? No, it doesn't look like anything was taken or destroyed. ... Well, except for the computer. ... And the game is still here. ... I wanted to keep it to find out why this had happened, but the chief demanded I hand it over to him. ... The way he asked for it is really odd, as if he doesn't want me to do anything to this game disc. Right. Also, the funeral for my sister will be prepared in a few days. So she's actually dead then.
Yeah,
because
so
everyone else is in a coma.
Yeah, but apparently she's dead.
Well, like, no, some of them are in a coma, some of them are dead, but it's really hard to figure out which ones are which, apparently.
So they're just going to bury her alive. I can't believe that Chelsea, ... my own sister, is gone. ... When I find out who killed her, ... Don't add ... with her onto it. There's enough as it is. I'm going to make sure he pays dearly. 4:50 p.m.
He'll get a stiff.
Hang on, the exact same time, basically.
Oh yeah, AM and PM. Came back from the funeral. God, am I a mess. Thankfully, Boss was there for me.
What is his name? Is his name actually Boss?
Yeah, his name is Boss. Can I have some pens?
No one's going to get that for a while.
No. He's the only person who's ever supported me and Chelsea. I can't remember his name. I'm glad he's on my side.
Wait, seriously, like, were you like no one else at the
Not your
police station?
parents. A woman came to me in the funeral party. Her name is Shannon Gold.
Sorry, it's not. Isn't it called a wake?
Yeah, it was like a funeral
party.
Right. It's one of those things. It's a funeral party. Sounds, I want something to sound as disrespectful as possible.
Yeah, we're gonna get some fucking party poppers
Alright.
up in the shit.
She was supposedly a representative for the cult of X. She told me she was sorry for my loss and pulled out some weird religious crap about X.
Isn't
Wishing me
it a guy from Mega Man?
Seriously, who is this X guy? Anyway.
Oh god, why did we introduce this rule?
Because it was more fun, because it makes it like the first game. She told me that soon X will make things better for the whole world, which pretty much ended the conversation right there.
Sorry.
That woman is crazy.
Sorry, is this turning into Death Note in a way? Basically.
It's not like you play this game and it kills you.
Just you play this game, you die of a heart attack, you rid the world of all the criminals. LOL, God.
Anyways, more news about the cults
Oh!
of X
Hang on! Whoa!
doing more crazy stuff. Wow.
Slow down, Maurice.
Whoever this X guy is, he's making as much impact on the public as the killer is. 2:20 p.m.
Oh, mate. Mate, I'm gonna be fucked.
We're running out of stuff.
Ugh. By the way, for anyone who cares, we're drinking Super Scotch, which is a drink that was invented by Jeff the Killer.
To burn down forests.
Yes, even when wet, you can burn down a forest with this stuff. Another murder. Jesus.
Oh god, not Jesus, they got him again!
Why? Why does bad things keep happening to him? He just wants to be nice to people and you nail him to a stick.
This guy never has a break with this, does he? This
No,
is like
Jesus doesn't.
this is like the 20-second killing. Well, you don't know what
He
this
doesn't
isn't
know.
like the
It's
20-second.
track.
It's
not
not
like
like
I'm-
they got the numbers carved on them. Did the murder lose count? He's got one scratched out.
Ah, shit, I put 2 7s on one, didn't I? Oh, bollocks.
What is he trying to gain from killing all these people? I know, anyone would think he was mental. And how the hell is he getting away with it so goddamn easily?
Maybe it's
Terrible police force. I
I've
imagine.
got something competent police for, that's why.
I gotta know what it is Chelsea was finding. She was on to something, I just know it. Maybe if I look around in her room, I might find a clue. 5:30 p.m.
Wait, so you haven't investigated the scene of
Yeah,
what
I
the
was going
death?
to say,
I just wanted to
really?
get to another drink, right? Whatever Chelsea found, she left a lot of good clues for me. The computer isn't entirely broken. In fact, it
Didn't they get taken away?
I say, wouldn't that have even if he hasn't mentioned it in the diary, which I don't remember to be honest, wouldn't it have been taken as evidence?
I think it was.
In fact, it seems like it only got beat up a few times, but still.
What? Fucking computer! Why would you work?
I see what happened. She downloaded the Chris Brown album.
I don't care about this.
Why are we still going? Come on!
God, this is bullshit. No one's gonna fucking watch it. It's not gonna get any views. No one's watching our shit anymore.
Are you just getting depressed in the middle of the story?
But surprisingly, all right, okay. It
It's
seems
Chris
like,
Brown.
in fact, it seems like it only got beat up a few times, but still surprisingly working like new. I'm actually surprised I didn't see it like this that night. But then again, if you lost someone you love, you too would lose sight of very important details surrounding you. Wouldn't you? Me, the only person who'll ever read my diary.
Also, what about all the other policemen and investigators? Like,
Yeah, that would have clearly investigated her fucking room.
Anyways, I checked the computer and there's an icon for the Sonic.exe game on her desktop. My god, how the hell did Chelsea even get this? She went to the shop and bought it. She fucking told you. You wrote about it several paragraphs ago.
Come on, get some strength. You can muster up the strength to finish this without walking out. I know you're going to walk out at some point. I'm just waiting for these sentences to tip you over
come
the
on,
edge.
Jacob. The tiger. Reach your goal of becoming a Pokemon master or whatever the fuck it was.
I guess it doesn't really matter. What's really important is what I found in her notes. Apparently, Chelsea was terrified of this game. She's really easily scared. Something from the game scared the crap out of her. I'm really glad crap is in. Is all capital letters as well. In fact, according to what she wrote down, she made it seem like the game is cursed or something. But that can't be the case. There's
Oh, no,
way
no, not at
a
all.
computer game would harm anyone. ... Right, 7:12 a.m.
Sorry,
Wait,
you're only
did-
in the middle of an investigation and you're just going to fucking ignore a piece of evidence. Just,
Right, not even that. Earlier he said stuff about
Mo
how...
beverages.
Yeah, didn't he say something about how the game was stealing people's souls earlier? Like, oh, the game seems to be taking people's souls, but it can't be haunted, can
a
it?
computer game couldn't be cursed.
It could only be the work of the Illuminati.
A computer game couldn't be cursed unless it was E.T.
Yeah.
January 3rd, 2012. Okay, I changed my mind. Maybe there is something spoopy about the game after all. Last night I had a dream, a nightmare. More like, I remember it well. I was trapped in darkness. It was all quiet except someone was laughing and talking to me. I kept having visions of Sonic the Hedgehog. Every time I think of Sonic the Hedgehog.
I was thinking of Sonic the Hedgehog going against Silver. It's no use!
You tell me watching Game Grumps, smiling and appearing all around me as he talked to me. He told me to play the game over and over again, each time sounding more impatient when he got into my face and yelled, "Play it!" Why would Sonic want me to play a game that possibly killed my sister?
I don't know.
Maybe because he's evil. 3:30 p.m, everybody drink.
I think Kobe's drunk too much.
Why would Sonic want me to play a game that possibly killed my sister? He's not real! He's a video fucking game character man thing!
Another murder, full stop. Number 24, full stop.
Oh no.
Beginning a new sentence.
No.
Here we go, beginning of a new sentence, and it failed. The cult of X seems to be pestering the public more and more. What's their deal? Don't they realise that there's a killer on the loose? ... Wait a minute, ... What if this X weirdo is the killer?
But Jacob, we can't kill it. It's a beast version of our mascot.
Nope. Master Detective, ladies and gentlemen.
The best detective we have on our force. Maybe the guy that I've been hearing about all this time might have something to do with it. Damn, man.
It could be the rainy weather.
I'm gonna come back. I'm just saying. I need a minute. Great detective. This
Yeah,
guy.
amazing detective. Ready to take the crime and
Fucking
Gotham.
Poirot here is Doug. Fucking.
Are you physically struggling to return to the chair to read the rest of this?
I tell you what it is, mate. Is I know that when I get back in that chair, I've got to start reading that again. It's psychologically fucking hard.
It is bullshit. Oh my god, this goes on forever!
Quit. I'm going to start working in a factory or something.
I have some good news and I have some bad news. Which one do you want to hear first?
Not with the good news.
Well, the good news is there is no good news.
How is that good news?
Because the bad news is you're about a third of the way through this. One fucking third.
Oh my god. I actually am in pain. I'm going to come back, but I'm in pain.
Are we seriously because we've been going for
45 minutes! Oh
this is going to be like an hour and a half.
This is going to be amazing.
Fucking hell.
Fucking best episode.
Right.
I'm really excited.
Well, right. It would make sense. Ever since these murders started, this cult has been... Oh, drink, by the way.
Right, I'm not even near my drink. Hang on. Come back to the chair.
Yeah, come back to the flipped chair that's on the floor.
Also, I'd like to say that you have no evidence connecting the two, really.
Yeah.
Especially seeing one seems to be sucking out the soul.
Ever since these murders
You can
started.
get that out of any major bodily orifice.
This cult has been hanging around and recruiting more and more people. And this X character they're worshipping, ... Who is he? Why is it that this cult... Oh, God. Even started after several murders has taken place. I looked over Chelsea's notes again and she seemed to agree with me. Apparently X... Is this hurting? Has something to do with the Sonic.exe game. Did he make the game? Or has he somehow got a hold of it and thought, hey, if I kill people in this game, people will like me?
And that's Toby.
We've got Toby, so...
No one in the fucking world would ever talk like that, ever!
I really hope that's a reference to a really obscure internet video, like pre-YouTube. There was a video called Game Over, and there's this guy who was eating a carrot, and he goes, if I crack a joke completely out of context, people will like me. And then a bunch of people got killed. It was a really weird video, and I hope to God that's a reference to that.
Maybe if I play this piano, Jacob, people will like me.
Sit your ass down and keep reading. Like I said, we have
People
two...
like me yet? No? Then why would you go fucking murder people? They won't like you anyway!
Sit your ass down. We still have 2/3 of the scrap to get through.
Sorry, yeah.
I'm
6:30 PM was the worst
also
probably.
quite a fan of. Is he somehow got a hold of it? If what X
We're gonna run out of stuff before.
is doing is real, then I've got some beers. That's all I've got left after this. If what X is doing is real, then something is seriously wrong here. 6:30 p.m.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Unbelievable. The chief
Yeah,
of
I know, it's a
police
story, isn't it?
came over to my apartment a while ago and told me that the investigation may be too much for me to handle, and he said I was off the case. You're off the case! Give me a badge!
I'm the badge and a gun in my office.
Is he
Who?
Liam Neeson or something now?
Yeah.
Police chief.
What the hell? I practically found a lot of evidence for it, and he practically told me that I shouldn't continue on. What do you mean? No, he didn't practically tell you.
He told
He
you.
actually told.
You're off the case. He said that Chelsea would have wanted me to quit with this after what happened. Bullshit! Whatever. I'm not going to let some fathead stop me from solving this case. I'm going to find out who X really is, why he's doing all of this, and I'm going to turn him in.
Side out.
5:30 p.m. February the 8th, 2012. More murders. We're up to 28 now. How many of them are dead? Do we know how many of them are murdered?
Actually
how many of them are
dead,
in
not-
how many of them are in comas? The boss contacts me about it every now and then behind the chief's back. He told me that whoever is causing all the murders is one smart son of a bitch.
Using
me.
magic.
What I'd like to know as well is, who, if he's the boss who answers to the chief, what actually is your boss's official job title?
It's called no
Janitor.
Yeah, the boss is his actual job title.
Also, like, I want to, like, the people. I wonder how they're gonna pass this. Like, if he say right now he's like, "Oh, I found it out, and it's actually this X guy. I've caught you." Well, they can chump him up and charge us up. Magic for being an illegal wizard.
we don't practice magic in this town. Get out.
As much as I hate to admit it, I have to give X
No, don't you say some credit.
credit for being able to kill 28 people so far. Why do we have to drink for credit as well?
No, I just said credit because it's.
But also, like, why would you have to give him credit for that when you like? I have to give him my utter disgust for murdering
Being able
28
to kill
people,
28 people.
including my sister, without being caught. I wish he died in a fire.
But he's not going to get away with it. Anyways, I've looked over Chelsea's notes again, and what she wrote down before she got attacked was very odd. Nonsensical stuff about a Sonic plushie. Always.
You're trying to get this come across as like, all right, first I did my now I have to do my follow-up masterpiece, crime drama, Sonic plushie. All right, you fucking like, okay, you lost me a while ago. Like, second word, you lost me, but
But we came back and you've lost us again. Sonic plushie. Why not the tail star wine while you're there?
Always watching her, spying on her. ... Spy plushie. Can we please try to implement hashtag spy plushie as a thing? ... I never saw a Sonic doll in the apartment. Then again, I never questioned my sister's sanity. She was always the smart one in things, and that's absolutely right.
Yeah.
That's absolutely right. If you're intelligent, you can't be insane. It just pains me to realise how broken she was just before she died. ...
which you didn't fucking mention in your diary.
I didn't tell the boss about X or Chelsea's notes. I know he won't believe me. Nobody will. I guess you have to solve a case. You have to do it yourself. 8:30 p.m.
Because that's the way detectives work.
I love the way that sentence as well. She was always the smart one in things.
Nothing.
That just sums it up straight away.
Doesn't mean anything. Someone sent a friend request on my Skype. No one's ever asked to be your friend.
His name was Naruto Fan 666.
He calls himself Cole.
Train.
Already figured out the voice for him. He said he can help me with this case, but only if I can trust him. Are we still going with
We're
that?
still doing that? Oh, really? Is that like the old owl thing? Is that a homage to that thing?
I think he just can't fucking spell.
I'm willing to do anything to put an end to this. Well, how about... Here's a great way to put an end to it. Write the end so we can go home.
Yeah, please.
All right,
Right, we ready?
nope.
Yes.
3:30 p.m.
Woo!
Oh, we drank all the good stuff.
March the 1st, 2012. I couldn't hold myself any longer. I'd already ejaculated 3 times. I had to know.
I was going blind. My
What
palms
Chelsea
were so
felt
hairy.
in that game, so I played it. It started off pretty basic with the classic Sonic the Hedgehog title screen until I started it. Sonic ... His eyes had gone black.
No, that was a drinking as well.
Oh, was it?
Yep. Red and black.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've paid
And they
attention.
were red.
Yep.
Glowing dots staring at me ...
Blood, 3 shots. Hyper realistic.
Anyways, when I got on the character selection screen, yes, this game apparently has one, I was shown the character lineup. Shadow, Sally and Rouge ... Rouge was Chelsea's favourite character. I chose not to play as her out of respect for Chelsea. I chose Shadow.
That's how respect works.
That laugh ... It sounded just like the laugh Sonic made in the dream I had ...
What was it? By any chance was it like? Hang on.
Was it la 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 la?
Skeletons.
The game started with a level title called Let's Play Amnesia. And I was shown Shadow standing in what appears to be a hallway of mirrors. Play the fucking game. With a faint echoing sound of a piano. Don't! You hold still. Playing
I
a
will tag
calm
you.
melody in the distance.
It's urging me.
I had Shadow walk down the hall, and every time he walked past a mirror, I was introduced to a more twisted, messed up version of himself in the mirror. His reflections red. Markings were oozing red. As if he was bleeding.
Fucking hell.
Hyper realistic blood.
And his eyes were bloodshot.
Oh, mate.
To the point that they were red.
Oh!
Bleeding. And pulsating.
Yeah, fuck what?
And had probably the most psychotic grin on his face. It's like I was looking at a walking fountain of blood.
That's... Oh.
Blood fountain.
Man.
I hate you. I hate
No,
you.
it's not
Part
that.
1 and 2.
The hyena. I hate you. I had Shadow walk past the last mirror and the music stopped. Shadow was now walking down an empty, quiet hallway. I had this growing sense of dread in my stomach. At least it wasn't a feel of dread. And then Shadow stopped at one mirror. He stopped right at it, showing his weird bleeding reflection. And then that laugh came in again, and I saw the real Shadow was slowly transforming into his reflection. Bleeding
Oh, we get the fucking point. He's got wounds.
and smiling ... What the hell kind of game is this? And then Sonic appeared ... With those black
It was black one, or he just throw it?
and red eyes, red tears
Oh, don't tell me.
coming down his face. ...
His red face.
He smiled as he looked at Shadow. I've got a fucking headache.
Yeah.
And then the screen went black. And then came a message on the screen. It's not the outside that's important, it's who you are on the inside that really intrigues me.
I'm
It's
surprised.
all ogre now.
I'm surprised he didn't just put red, black, red, red, black, red, 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 red.
When it came
Black.
back to the level, Shadow was sitting on the floor, cradling in a half-fetal position like a child.
A half fetal.
That's
So was it-
half fetal.
so what he
Half-
called-
it's like basically what a half fetus would look like. He's injured, so he's got no legs. Just grinning that freaky grin. Then Sonic smiled as he looked at me, and then he lunged at Shadow. The screen going black with a loud pixelated screeching noise. There aren't pixels in sound.
How many times do we have to establish it to you?
There just aren't. Okay? Pixels refer to images.
Not sound. 8-bit
I could hear a
sound.
very purple smashing
If
sound.
you said a loud 8-bit screeching noise,
How
that
about,
would have made sense.
How about a loud screeching noise? It sounded bit crunched, maybe. I still feel as if I can still hear it ringing through my ears. That laugh came and again and another message. You're learning more about this better than anyone. What? Aren't you, Derek?
What?
You're learning more
No.
about this better than anyone, aren't you, Derek? ... What the fuck? My sentiments exactly. How the hell does this game know me? Reggie Hardjoy.
Magic.
This doesn't make any sense. It brought me back to... I'm really sorry, I've just realised I just realised how bad this is about to get.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. I need to pour some more drink in preparation. In preparation H, see what I did there? Made it about the rectum.
About bums.
Because,
because this is butt.
Yeah, this is ass. I don't know.
Probably longer than 20.
I don't know. We drunk enough to get rid of all the good stuff, and now we're down to this shit.
What is this shit anyway?
Awful.
Reserve bollocks. That's what I'm going to
It's left over. We're drinking stuff left over from a party.
Oh, wait, that's from the barbecue.
Yeah.
That's what was like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Oh, mate, what am I doing to my crones?
How the hell does this game know me? This doesn't make sense. You're absolutely right. It brought me back to the main menu, and I saw that Shadow was now in one of the TV screens, looking as he did earlier, looking rather mindlessly happy. ... I had to turn the game off. ... My head hurts so much from this. So does mine. ... Was Chelsea found?
We need to make that a catchphrase now.
Was Chelsea found?
A haunted computer game, and now some guy is using this as an excuse to kill people just to gain a cult?
Fuck off.
I just don't get it. Why is all of this happening?
Why are we reading this story?
Now here it comes.
Who is X? Who is X? Who is X?
I don't know. Stop fucking asking. We don't have the answers.
Wait. Oh my god. Sonic.exe. Sonic.exe.
Gotta go fast. Gotta go blood. Right. ... Sonic ? 4:30 p.m. I've come to a conclusion.
This story sucks, and we shouldn't be reading it anymore. We should just quit while we're ahead. We're not even ahead anymore.
It's obvious that X is no ordinary human being.
Okay.
In fact, I no longer even think he's human. Cole filled me in about him. X is really called Sonic.exe. I really want to go. We had to take a fucking 20-minute break and I've just jumped back in and I already want to leave. Sonic.exe, named after the game that's been causing all this trouble. Cole Skyped me recently.
Really professional sounding there.
Okay, Cole Skyped me recently, that Sonic.exe has been around long before the game did.
What? Oh,
it's a conspiracy. It goes back 6,000 years.
Exactly what he's going to try and do.
It all started.
Is he going to try and make it out to sound exactly the same as Ben?
I was just thinking, Cole Skyped me recently, that Sonic.exe has been around long before the game did. Before the game did what? What are you even trying to say?
I don't know. There's words.
It goes back 6,000 years. Danger Babylon.
I asked him what X was exactly, and his answer unnerved me. ... Sonic.exe is a monster.
No,
we fucking established this in the last one.
Yeah.
No, not
really. I thought it was a breakfast cereal. No fucking way.
It's Count Crunchula.
Count Crunchula. Just mix up two fucking.
Crunchylvania.
Yeah,
Die, Milk! You don't belong in this world.
No, not the monster you see in horror films or video games. He is a real monster. Yes, he's got hairy armpits and holds his eyeballs up in the air. Notice, kids! And he's not just any monster, apparently. Cole told me that X is a supernatural being from another dimension. How
now you sound like you're from
crazy
the fucking 1930s.
Is that? But it's true. It has to be.
Why does it have to be?
By the way, I forgot to drink for X earlier.
I didn't.
But it's true, it has to be. X has this power to control all of reality in his realm, and he is unable to do the same in our world because he can't enter it, except through spy plushies.
Yeah, except for
awful plot contrivance.
Right. I know. I know. It's this is.
The words.
Okay.
I think this story broke Matt. Somebody go around the back and wind him up.
No, this is already winding me fucking up. It's an extra-dimensional being that's you that.
It's actually broken. All I was gonna say is, I love the way he just goes, oh yeah, he can't enter our world, except when the plot requires it to.
I've read a lot of short stories and creepypastas, and the great thing about short stories is you don't need to explain shit if it's fairly well written. And creepypasta, but the extra-dimensional being that needs to come in through Sonic.exe
So some time ago, someone made a game disc that would serve as a window between X's world and ours.
No, they didn't.
Who made this game?
God. Jesus, because he keeps it covered up, did he?
Anyone who plays it gets a front row seat of what X's
Fuck off.
dimension looks like. And it is hell! Not literally hell, but pretty freaking close.
How the fuck would you know, mate?
Over time, after someone plays X's game, X sends out a plushie of Sonic to act as a spy for him.
Yeah.
Right. When
Wow.
you were writing this, you're like, right, it's an extra-dimensional being that comes into our world using using a copy of Sonic, and then I send out a plushie. Like, at one point, do you think, right, I've been writing bollocks. Delete.
I don't think. You know, Jason Heine was talking about losing sense of self. I think he's writing autobiographically there because this is clearly the least self-aware person in the entire world. Because nobody with any common sense would write this down. And so much of this stuff like sends out a spy plushie. Do you know what that is? That is him literally trying to fill in the stupid blanks left over from the first story. He didn't have this planned out in his head when he wrote the first one. There's no way. He just went, oh shit, that didn't make sense. Let's try and just cover it up.
So it makes it even less like going, all right, an evil game sends an evil plushie on its own is dumb, but you've managed to make it even stupider.
Then, when the time is right, X is able to open the window for a short time and pull people into his world where they are trapped forever. This is how he's able to kill people so easily without anyone noticing. He comes out of the computer, pulls the soul out of the person's body, and then goes back into the computer to retreat into his dimension.
What about all the actual killing? That started the whole thing off. Because you wouldn't been investigating it if it was just people who have become comatose.
Also, he can't physically hurt people in our world.
There's plot holes everywhere. It's like Swiss cheese.
It's been established, right? It's a given. He can't come into our world. He's jumping out the TV and sucking the souls, but it must be him who's carving them up with the fucking knife. So,
right. Moving on. Let's get through this.
Let's just not question it anymore, because we're opening up a fucking black hole of questions. There he can make the soul he captured his slave for all eternity. If I was told about this long ago, I would not have believed it.
Well, I still don't believe it, mate.
But now I'm straight up convinced.
Why?
The guy's giving you no fucking evidence about all this.
Hey, this guy's a great detective. He doesn't need evidence.
No, yeah, he's just getting all this information.
He just needs this over a guy over Skype.
From wherever he could be Boom and Bill.
Everything Cole has told me is the truth so far, and right now I am writing down all that he's telling me, just in case any of this information becomes useful.
Do you need to establish that you're writing something down while you're writing something down?
6:30 p.m. Cole told me that he has to go. He'll get in.
His planet needs him.
He'll get in trouble if he gets caught talking to me, but he says he'll Skype me again soon. Until then, I'm asked to write down the names of any potential victims this time. I am also asked to keep an eye out. The cult is getting suspicious. 4:30 p.m. April 22nd, 2012. 29th murder, and no word from Cole yet. I nearly escaped from a few members of the cult and nobody that might be involved. Excuse me. Anybody that might be involved.
I nearly escaped from a few members of the... What does that mean?
You nearly escaped from... So you were caught. So you tried to escape, but you were caught if you nearly escaped from them.
And when was it ever established that you were going to go anywhere near the cult?
I can't trust anyone now.
Neither can I after reading this fucking story.
I need to stay in my apartment.
I nearly was caught, but no. I was
more often so no one finds me. The person killed this time was a middle-aged guy named Paul. He was very paranoid of the outside world and anything could traumatize the poor guy. Apparently he had Sonic Adventure 2 games.
That's what killed him!
To stay sane, and he always played as Dr. Eggman. Why? What is wrong with JC the Hyena? Like,
what has that got to do with any? What has that got to do with?
Just anything? Like it's just literally him going, I love Sonic. I love Sonic so much.
Chicken Sonic. Chicken Sonic.
Love you.
Nobody wants to fight a bat. Because in
Pretty
every
much it.
story, he's like, it was like that bit in fucking Sonic Adventure 2 where you meet Shadow at the Ark and the music was playing and there was all this blood.
It's no use!
I bet you X has made the poor man a vegetable in his world by now.
He's broccoli.
May the 4th, 2012. I just realised something.
I have no mouth, yet I must words.
I just realised something. Brilliant. Let's see some Master Detective.
Yeah, hang on. Does he realise something? This
Click.
is bullshit. I'm going to stop.
Why is it that the chief tried to get me off the job?
You're incompetent?
Why did he confiscate the damn game disc? Why has he been practically intercepting every one of mine and Chelsea's moves in the case? Why am I only just figuring out things the reader figured out 20 minutes ago? I'll tell you why. He's in on this. He's working for the cult of X. It's the only explanation. He took the game disc.
It's the only one.
He took the game disc so that way the cult could use it to continue with the killings. But the boss, he can't be involved in this too, ... He's been mine and Chelsea's friend for years. No. I don't think he would ever go in on this.
In fact, you've just made me think that he is the main prime suspect now.
Okay, pause for a second. Pause the whole fucking train of bullshit. This entire plan of murdering an X-dimensional and cults and all this utter horseshit all relies solely upon people going, oh man, I really want to play Sonic! Like,
In a world where Super Mario is freely available, this will never happen. Matter of fact, I don't think he even knows about what's going on. Damn, Chief, ... Why would you do this, ... When I uncover this conspiracy, I'm ratting you out.
Chief Mr. No Name.
Boss called, 2 more murders, 30 and 31. Some kid named Tom hanged himself weeks before he gained a package from his diseased friend Kyle. Right, okay, so if this is...
Hang on, is he supposed to be deceased or diseased?
Right, if this is referencing the first story, he wouldn't have hanged himself before he got the package. That makes no sense. Second of all, diseased friend Kyle, I'm pretty sure that's supposed to mean
What
deceased.
happened to the I rip out your soul, you're a vegetable now bullshit that is apparently the way they murder now?
Oh, who cares? Kyle tried to put up a good fight against X, but he clearly was no match for the Fiend.
How does he know?
So Kyle tried to warn Tom not to play the game, but Tom did anyway. X used this as an advantage to mess with poor Tom's head, making him... poor Tom, now I'm thinking of King Lear. I could be reading Shakespeare right now. Making him believe that his curiosity and wanting to help others was what caused his best friend's suffering. Tom tried to commit suicide by hanging in order to save himself from X, but apparently it failed. No more information on that? Okay, let's move on.
Like Batman.
He's not only dangerous and powerful, he's downright sadistic and insane. He thinks that all the horrific things he's doing is all part of some silly game. X... ... you monster... ... Why are you doing this? What are you trying to gain?
Why are you so bastard?
August 24th, 2012. Played more of the game. The level Sally was in was really odd. She was in what appeared to be an old desolate city. Suddenly tentacles were coming out of her mouth. The sky a dull dark mixture of clouds. Everything all dull, empty and dead. Like your brain, JC the Hyena. ... No music. What was weird is how she was smiling. ... Maybe she found something good. The use of tenses in this just isn't there. No, that wasn't the case at all. After I had her run and jump past debris, she reached the end of the level. Sonic... ... No. X.
Sonic.exe was there.
She smiled at him, and he smiled back. Then another message. See, I'm not such a bad guy, Derek. Then another ... I can be kind when I want to. ... Then it showed X holding Sally's hand and smiling warmly at her. She looked different now. Her eyes were sewn shut and her colour palette seemed darker. Is he seriously putting a fan sequel into the canon of his own story?
Apparently so.
X
Why are you surprised?
gently placed his hands around her head. Snacked an egg like a chow.
Who would name a child Quare?
I really do love humans, Derek.
Is he going to be a different accent every time he talks?
No, this is just me pissed trying to be Scottish. So much fun to play with. In fact... I guess you could say... Then it showed me a close-up of X.
Quick question: who's going to be the Welshman? Because we've got Jeff the Killer, who's
Irish Slenderman.
Yeah, Irish Slenderman.
No,
Scottish.
Yeah, we got Jeff the Killer, who's Northern English. We got Irish Slenderman. We got Scottish Sonic. So yeah, we need a Welsh character
Welsh smart dog.
with a wide, mad grin, violently snapping Sally's neck. Called it. She was still smiling as though she didn't feel any pain from it. They're the ultimate toy.
No! Shut up!
He's obviously never experienced the wonders of the Krusty Krab playset.
Now that shit is the ultimate toy.
I got it. Welsh rake.
Okay, Welsh rig. I almost gagged at that, and it gave me a boner. The main menu showed Sally, her TV screen. Damn it, Toby!
I think he just needs to go to the toilet.
the toilet. I'm going to be the rest of the story.
Okay.
His
I
Crohn's
kind
acting up.
of want to stop and just wait for him to come back. Just go, yeah, we didn't carry on without you.
Let's totally do that. Pause it.
No, we can't. She was still
See how much.
She was still smiling. Oh my god, there's so much left! She was still smiling. She can't have possibly enjoyed any of that. 8:30 p.m. Drink. Cole just called me. He said that all the characters you play as in the game is all of EXE's slaves, turned into horrified parodies of Sonic characters, or at least turned into their favorite Sonic characters. And X sets them up randomly in each game to show us humans what's in store for us. ... Wait ... New paragraph. Oh god ... No ... No exclamation mark.
Well, I just came back at the right time. Nope, again.
I won't do it. I won't play the game just to watch you harm her, X.
Fucking sit here, fucking listening to this shit and fucking shit.
Fuck you.
Fuck you, you fucking shit.
Fuck you, asshole.
Fuck you.
Yeah, I like. Oh, I love that.
August 25th, 2012. More information on X.
He is a bitch.
X
Oh, for fuck's sake.
has the 7 guardians ruling over his
Oh,
world
for
alongside
God's
him.
sake.
And there we go.
Oh, you got now? Yep, the 7 Guardians just got you too, because...
I'm being silly. I'm not leaving the room. I just don't want to read anymore.
Alright.
Should we just leave it?
No.
Leave it and then come back and next week.
No, we have to do this now.
Done. We're getting this done.
We're getting this done because otherwise we're never going to get it done. This is some bullshit, though, man. Right.
I can't believe people want this.
X has the 7 Guardians ruling over his world alongside him. Was never established.
You're just pulling shit out of your ass.
They are essentially extensions of EXE himself. I'm just.
What anime bullshit is this now?
I don't know. I'm just hanging my head in shame.
Do you have to fight each of them at the top of a tower now and get a gem and then save the world from Bahamut or whoever the fuck is appearing in this Final Fantasy game?
You have to get power stones to defeat them.
Or the Dragon Balls.
Made from his power combined with powerful emotions of humans.
Powers combined.
Captain Blaney.
Each Guardian.
Captain Blood, Red, Black, hyper-realistic.
Each Guardian is named after emotions they were born from. Kito, Prayer Ashu. Sorrow, God, oh my god, are these all Japanese names? Sorrow Gikido, Rage Kirol, Hatred Kofuku, Happiness Kayufu.
I knew there was Japanese coming up, which is why I let Toby read it.
Yeah, cheers.
You need to do it in your Shogun voice.
What?
Don't do it.
No, I'm not going to do it in my Shogun voice. Fear Yukabu. I'm pronouncing these so wrong, so I'm just offended everyone. And then it's just Desire, and there's not a name.
Yeah, he's sort of I think he skipped over
I think he has.
at some point. Anyway, more incompetence, moving on.
Mm-hmm.
More
X.
stupid. What's
Yep.
next?
X is next. X, we've already drunk for that, created these
Wait,
beings.
that's for wait.
Oh.
Well, you guys actually know, just do that.
X created these beings to not only maintain order in his world, but to cause trouble in ours. They corrupt humans and make them more susceptible to X.
More susceptible to playing Sonic.exe. Oh no, Happiness Kaiufu! Oh, I feel the urge to play Sonic now!
This is just descending into bollocks now. Well, it was anyway.
I get the feeling that the guy who's writing this
sort of started watching an anime.
Yeah, no. Basically, they were watching as they were writing this. They were watching other things.
Yeah.
So I don't know. He started off watching like CSI something, and then moved on to Death Note, and then he's on some sort of fighting anime at the moment.
Yeah. Snatching them away by manipulating their emotions. For example, Gekido, I hope that's right, could bring out your anger and make you violent towards you, while Yakubo, I don't know, could maintain your desires and confuse you with what's really reality and what's not.
All right. I'm so fucking angry at my life. I'm just gonna sit down and play some Sonic. Oh man, I want so many things in life. I just want to sit down and play some Sonic. Fuck you.
Also, Cole has informed me that X. I'm not going to drink anymore.
Gotta go faster.
Fuck it.
Right. Oh, fuck it. Right. Okay.
Remember, kids, peer
Gotta
pressure.
finish it somehow.
Plans to one day permanently cross over to our world, so that way.
Once he reaches that like Sonic critical mass.
His reality will merge with ours, and all of mankind will become X's slaves for eternity.
Isn't that the plot of Mortal Kombat movie? Is Shao Kahn gonna show up? I fucking hope so.
Sonic.exe must win 10 straight victories on Sonic.exe. He has one night.
But how? How does he plan to accomplish such a feat?
Gotta go banana.
He will become Donkey Kong.
Cole thinks that the cult. Grab my drink.
We need like those hats with beards in them.
Yeah, oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Guys, fucking donate those to us.
What beer hats?
Beer hats. We're gonna put a PO box address in the description.
We're just gonna get Sonic plushie. Jesus!
Send beer hats to us.
I'm gonna continue now, boys. We're never gonna get this done.
Can we do it? Creepypasta sponsored by Pabst Blue Ribbon. Do you reckon we could get a partnership with Pabst Blue Ribbon?
No!
Well, it depends. Are either of you two gonna beat your significant others?
That's a partnership with Stella, isn't it? Cole thinks that the cult is thinking up ways to make it so.
Number one, make it so.
But so far, none of their attempts have been successful. I'm really trying here.
I really want to see the outtake.
I don't care!
The outtake version of this, all the non sequiturs we've been doing just to get past this shit.
The irony is we're slowing ourselves down so much.
Apparently their knowledge in computers is not as superior as the original, unknown original creator of the disc. ...
Bill Gates.
I asked why Cole knew so much of this. I don't know what compelled me to ask, but I'm guessing it's been nagging me for some time. Dear God. ... Poor Cole. ... He revealed that he was a member of the cult of X.
Two drinks.
Two drinks. They didn't like what he was getting into and tried to stop the cult. At least until X got to him first. Now he's stuck in X's world.
Ugh.
That has pretty good internet access.
Yeah, apparently, yeah.
Who knew Skype would go across dimensions?
It barely crosses the bloody sea.
Yeah, you'd think they're trying to advertise that. Skype, transdimensional.
Skype now available in hell. Skype your friends. Skype Hitler. He said he's lucky to have even found me since the window is still here. Anyway, he's telling me that he has information on how to stop X and the cult's plans.
Alright, I'm just gonna ask, because I've been sitting over here away from the action. Cult X window. What the fuck is going on?
Windows 7.
Do either of you actually know what's happening?
No, words are just happening, and occasionally
I'm just reading out words on page.
Right.
I occasionally say something about Star Trek toilets and
Yeah.
Brilliant, just fucking keep going.
The best way he knows how to stop X in his tracks is to destroy the disc. Drink. That way, his only way in and out of worlds. That is how it's spelled. That is how it's written. Will be gone, and he won't be able to cause any more trouble in ours. You mean murders or not?
Not
Any more non-murders in ours.
He's been committing all those not murders.
The chief still has a disc. ... I need to prepare on getting it back. ... 8:42 p.m. ... X got Cole.
2 drinks then.
Yep. I was in the middle of... talking with Cole while preparing, and then we got disconnected. When it reconnected, Cole's username changed to X. Terrifying!
You scared?
Absolutely goddamn terrifying! X told me that Cole has been cheating and he needs to be punished. And then he posted ha! Over and over and over and over.
Oh, it's the Joker. Very nice.
Yeah. God damn you, Sonic.exe. You can't talk to a computer program!
I think everyone who's ever read this.
That's the tagline. God damn you, Sonic.exe. We wish it was a tagline. No, it's actually in the fucking story. My hand is still bleeding from shattering the screen. Never established. But I don't care. ... Not anymore. ... It's time to end this. It's time to unleash my body parts and fuck Sonic like a bug.
That's the way to do it.
I'm gonna go get that damn disc and destroy it. If I don't write back after this final entry, ... well, ... let's just say whoever finds this, whoever reads this diary, pleases find it as instructive as you can.
Shut up.
Pleases.
So after the first few pages, like, right, this is bullshit. Into the furnace.
Everything you've read in my diary is the truth. No, it's not. X is a monster from another world. Exactly.
We know you've established this. Tell us something new.
Okay, how about this? And the cult of X is conspiring to help him take over our world.
Good luck with that.
This cannot happen. I hope that whoever finds this tries to put an end to this madness. This is a game on a bigger scale. We are all pawns in an elaborate, chaotic game where rules are being devised by the mind of a monster. Please do whatever you can, friend. He must be stopped. Goodbye and good luck, Derek Green. Diary.
Did we ever
It's a
establish...
fucking diary. That was Derek's last journal entry. It only took us an hour and fucking half to read his journal. That was Derek's last journal entry. ... He wrote this 3 weeks ago. ... Today is his birthday. Plot twist. And now he is dead. I wondered why.
And now today's his birthday. Luckily, as he was about to die, he used his one-time birthday wish, and he became Ultron Man. And then he beat up Sonic and made out with all the girls. The fuck does his birthday have to do with anything?
I don't know. I wondered why he acted the way he was during these horrible events. Not a sentence again. I was worried about my friend, but I never bothered to find out why
Yeah, you were really worried.
why at the time. I feel so stupid. Derek tried to fight this battle alone and did nothing, and I did nothing. I haven't heard from Derek in 3 weeks, but yesterday I got an email from someone named Cole. It was addressed strictly to Bob Richardson. That's my name.
Could have probably figured that out myself, to be honest.
Yeah. I clicked on it, and it was an audio tape that was made September 13th. It was made a day ago before I got the email. I clicked on it. This is what was on the audio tape.
It was a remix tape.
In parentheses.
We can drought.
Yeah, it was just his
I'm
leak.
Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm here to say
It
I'm
was
going to
his leak
murder you
demo
in
tape.
every way.
It was his leaked demo tape. Recording starts. A man is grunting.
It's the ambassadors of funk.
Yeah.
Ain't no place like X's Hell Dimension. Do. Like, comment, subscribe.
Recording starts. A man is grunting and yelling as two people are dragging him into a room. Dragon sounds.
Get your fucking hands off me, you crazy cultist freaks. Cult drink.
That's Derek, apparently, by the way.
Pull your finger up my ass.
In parentheses again, the sound of pie hills as another person walks into the room.
Shannon Goldman.
Goldman!
Goldman!
Isn't that what you would call the Christians and the Satanists, Mr. Green?
Goldman!
Goldman!
Struggling is heard.
More high hill sounds as Goldman approaches the Derek.
He's the Derek.
Derek.
He's related to the Toppler.
Derek.
Derek,
Why?
why do you deny X? Why don't you see that what he's trying to do for everyone? He only wants to make our world as happy as it is.
Derek quietly. Happy? More loudly. You think stealing souls and turning them into puppets is being happy? Our planet is not his toy box.
Die,
You-
monster! You don't belong in this world.
You bitch! Exclamation mark! Exclamation mark! Exclamation mark!
You know, I can actually imagine right now this guy was actually playing House of the Dead 2 and just thought, that voice acting's great. He was acting to ours. So hang on. There's
Tribute? You steal men's souls! What is a man?
in parentheses, more coldly. This is not your place to decide what X wants in humanity, Mr. Green. He's a divine being that wishes to make humanity happy by showing us the paradise the paradise that is his world, and taking us from the wretched filth of the planet that we've been.
X's world is now more than a prison. I need
Why are you even trying to argue with the crazy cultist?
I need Mo drink. Where?
Mo drink and Mo power.
My money.
Mo videos, less money. All X cares about is making us his plaything for all eternity. Can't you see? It's not fair.
Surprisingly angry. What do you know about what's not fair?
More than you do, obviously.
Such witty repartee.
A loud slap is heard and Derek falls to
Ow.
the ground. That really must have hurt the microphone. Goldman, quietly. You fool. X chose me to be his most loyal because he knew I never liked this
That's how
planet.
it works, folks. You choose who's most loyal to you.
Yep. He knew I wanted to be rid of the stupid humanity. The stupidity humanity is causing.
Stupidity.
Oh.
Don't worry about it.
The stupidity humans is causing. Is causing. I'm perfectly okay with being X's slave.
Butt slave.
If it means getting away from it all.
He sees a holiday.
Yeah. Getting the peace I finally deserve after all this time. And everyone's gotta go with me. Then too fucking bad!
So, have we established this character earlier?
No.
When I wasn't paying attention. Her motivations, her reasons why she's such a fucking
Derek
nihilist.
chuckling rather shakingly. Whatever. It doesn't matter anyway, because I'm going to stop you once and for all with me inhuman chopping knife powers.
Matt was just humping the drone. Don't know why. Better in the story. 9 out of 10. How are you now? With what, I presume?
My hit really.
Pulls something out of his coat. With this! Several gasps and murmurs are heard. Cole told me that they're the only way X can enter our world to collect more souls. Is with this. Well, no more! Well, no now. A loud snapping noise is heard. Silence is heard.
Is that supposed to be like the really dramatic bit?
Well,
with this!
With this, it's a disc.
It's not like anything really dramatic. Like it's like, oh, I got here, and now I pull out this massive bit of C4 or no, like, with this.
Mm-hmm. That's not really heard. Someone says. Goldman starts laughing. People of the AMS. I am Goldman.
To protect the life.
Psycho. Cole told you that, huh? Ha! A smart boy, but even geniuses tend to get their information wrong.
This person doesn't know what a genius is and
No.
has certainly never encountered one in their life.
No. You're lying.
Well, what? What do you mean?
Easy. High heels again as Goldman walks across the room. It's true that X cannot enter our world unless someone places that disk into a computing system. But I'm curious, Mr. Green.
The sound of Goldman pulling out something from her pocket.
Whatever made you both think that disc in particular was the original?
Shakingly. No. No, that can't be. Exclamation mark.
It's so bollocks. No. A brilliant theory, I might add, but I'm afraid it's your last one, Detective. The sound of the disc inserted into a CD drive is heard. Whatever sound that is.
CD is now entering computer. Beep, 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 beep.
It's your line again.
No,
It's-
can you read it?
No. Because he's got a line coming up. I know who exactly he is. It's just your last line.
Violently struggles, yeah?
Yeah.
No! Let me go! You can't do this!
Well, we can. And then strange supernatural sounds are heard. Nothing specific, just supernatural. And then the audio breaks up into sorts a bit because it's supernatural. Slenderman. A new person is walking into the room as Derek is screaming for his life.
Hi, Derek.
That's it. That's the sound of X, everyone. The most evil thing on the planet, Sonic.exe incarnate, is Matt. Write the theories.
Ready for round 2.
Oh my god, eat a dick! Fuck off, JC the hyena.
It's
You
not done
suck.
yet. Not done yet. Then loud screeching noises are heard as the audio distorts more badly. But more badly more. Derek is screaming.
Round 2 is code for bumming.
Sonic.exe
put your
is laughing as there is a loud tune playing sped up and in reverse and a loud, fast drum-like rhythm booming loudly as the whole audio distorts and breaks up. Finally, ending in static. Matt's left me now. The audio tape ends.
I'm doing Jacob a kindness.
Oh, he's just killing Jacob, smothering him.
I'm just one fly over the
After hearing this, ... I've never felt so helpless, ... Both my friends are gone, ... taken from me. There is nothing I can do about this, ... I'm a useless cop after all. Thank you, at least you fucking said it. But I hope someday, someone, somewhere, is about to die. No, but I hope someday, someone, somewhere, is able to put a stop to this. To do what I failed to do. I have to hope, ... I have to believe that there is a chance at winning this, ... Because if there is no hope, ... no chance, ... Sonic.exe wins the game. That's the whole pasta! This has been the biggest penis shit ever!
I don't know what to say. Toby, can you just round up some thoughts?
There is no thoughts, there is only fists for this story. I just want to punch the director continuously in the face until he understands that he should stop writing.
Yeah, I agree. 100%. There's nothing good about this. I just don't know what to say. I really don't.
You know, if I could remember more bits of things like bullshit of it, I could remember. Okay, what's the point of his 7 little butt buddies? The fear one and the happy one. They're the reason. What's the point? It's clearly you're watching or reading something. Well, probably not reading because clearly you're watching something, and simply that'd be a good idea to put in my bollocks story.
Should we read the comments?
Yeah. I will. No, I will do it in a second. I'm not done with this. It goes on forever. What does it explain? Dickle. It just assumes that you know all this stuff, and it goes on in a completely different direction, and it just doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Matt's humping the drone again. Makes more sense in his fucking pasta. No one gives a fuck. Fuck off.
That is the worst one we've ever done.
Without a doubt, that is number fucking 1. And number 2 is Sonic.exe, in my opinion.
I think, to be honest, I don't agree with you on that, but I think Jeff the Killer.
Oh God! Why?
Yeah.
The thing is, we do lots of.
I think Sonic.exe is maybe worse than Jeff the Killer. I think Thomas, Blood Whistle, and this story has really just kind of pushed it to me. I quit.